had a few questions about how we keep our electrical stuff all charged. So just thinking about what we do when we come to a hostel. First thing, these are all the items that I need to charge up with my Garmin InReach. I've got my watch, I've got my head torch, I've got my phone obviously, and this is my power bank. So what I do is I plug in my power bank, make sure that's supercharged. I charge all of these devices, and when we're on the road, I'm able to use my power bank on the trail, I should say, not on the road. I can use my power bank to charge everything as we go. And in fact, in the whole time that we've been on the trail, I've never managed to drain that. You can do lots and lots and lots and lots of charges on your power bank. What you doing, Charge?
Cleaning up.
That's another one of the jobs we've got to do when we get to a hostel, isn't it?
Yeah, just cleaning our cups, our pot, our utensils. I flush out all our water bottles, the water filter, and we're set to go again.
Yep, so that's another job that we do every time we come to a hostel. The other thing we do when we come to a hostel is that we audit the food that we've got. So before we go into a supermarket this afternoon or this morning or sometime, what we do is we pull all the food out of our nasty old food bags and just work out exactly how many meals we've got, how many snacks we've got, and it's basically doing a gap analysis. What other bits do we need to put into our food bags to feed ourselves, of course, without adding a whole bunch of extra weight. One of the reasons we zero is not just to get all the food and washing and laundry that we need to do, but it means resting. So we sit on our bottoms, we watch the world. In this instance, we were watching what was going on the farm. There were people visiting their alpacas and just soaking in the environment. It's beautiful in this valley in Virginia, and it's lovely just to sit and look at the world going by and just take a moment to relax and not do anything. We don't often do nothing. Oh look, there's Charge up there, talking to the goats and the chickens. What did you do? What did you do to get that stick stuck across your horns? Must have been something pretty bad. Okay. All right, it's you again. Hello. Cindy, our hostess, has brought us to the best place for lunch. Oh my stars, beautiful. I'm having matcha mint tea. Charge is having a double espresso, and they're both having, and Sloth is having an orange juice as well. We've just ordered awesome sandwiches, and it's just gorgeous. Beautiful, and much to Sloth's delight. Oh, I can't zoom over because there's a lady there, but there's wine over there. Just saying. Okay, so we've been to the Outfitter and got a new gas bottle, got some just a few, some food, just some bars and some tuna and whatever things I could find at the Outfitter. They didn't have an extensive range, but they were super friendly. Now we're walking towards Walgreen Chemist, so Charge can find a strap for his knee, which is a bit sore, and I can find some Advil for my ribs, which are still bruised. And then we're going to go to a supermarket and finish our resupply. There's a free bus that does a cycle in this town that will drop us off close back to the alpaca farm, so we're just trying to determine where we catch that and what time they're running. Watermelon.
Mango. What do you reckon? What now?
Would you believe it?
Charge is trying out his new knee support. What do you reckon, Charge? Gonna do the trick?
No.
So after shopping, there is food organisation. What are we going to take? What are we going to leave for other people to put in their packs? And, oh, Charge is trying something on his ankle as well. Ooh. At the hostel, when you get a bunk, this is what it looks like. You've got a little fan up there if it's a bit hot. You've got sheets and towels. And what you'll see also is that at the end of your little bunk area, as well as a light, you've always got a charging unit where you can plug all your electronics in and charge them. So these are these little pod bunks that we've got at the existing hostel that we're staying at. Often they've got a little curtain. Let me get you an example. Here's a little curtain that you can pull across for privacy, but that's how it works. So we've just, crazy here. Honestly, it's slightly electrical and stormy. I look like a mad scientist. Ooh. We've just been invited to go and meet, I'm talking to my video, just been invited to go and meet the alpacas. So this is a bit exciting. I'll be able to film them and share them with you because they're really gorgeous. I've looked at them from a distance, but now we're going to get up close and personal with those gorgeous creatures. Here they come. Here they come. We've had the briefing. Potential of kicking, not likely. Spitting, and there's a little bit of mud. It's just like life on the trail, really. Without the kicking and the spitting. And here they are, in all sorts of beautiful colours. Look at these guys. We've got to wait for them to come and say hello. We're not going to go and force ourselves upon them. And hopefully one will come over and Charge is talking smack. Sloth is... Where is Sloth? Sloth is getting ready to... Okay. Come on, let's see. Come on, let's see how gorgeous you are. Oh, yum. So, do you get them shorn by sheep shearers? Or is it specialist shearers?
They're more specialists, but the people who do alpacas will also do sheep.
Yeah.
And goats.
And do you need to separate all the different colours out so you don't mix
We
them?
do them one at a time.
Yeah. So you don't get your fibres mixed. Okay, handsome. You're very beautiful.
My goats.
Oh, last little
Oh,
bit.
is he?
There you
Wanna come
go.
in?
Oh, yeah, there's nothing left. Oh, last little bit.
Anybody want more?
Oh, here we go. Last little bit. How'd you go, Charge? Sloth. Oh, Sloth's got a handful. He's being a little bit reticent.
Coco knows what Coco likes.
Come down here or feed them. You have to come in here, Joe.
Coco's hilarious.
Let me
They just spit it. Sloth just got spat at by a boy alpaca. Come on, guys. Be nice. So the dudes are over here. And I'm not surprised the girls don't want to hang out with you if you're going to behave like that.
For real.
Honestly. We came here yesterday. Charge is running. This is the local Mexican restaurant. It's maybe 500 meters from where we're staying. El Burrito Loco. We ate here yesterday. Sensational, authentic, delicious food. Sloth decided not to come. We are beside ourselves with excitement. Yum, yum. Okay, Charge. How's the guacamole?
These tortilla chips,
Yeah.
stunning. Homemade salsa, tomato salsa. This guac is stunning. Got potato skins coming.
Yep.
And I think they've a 4-step, 3-cooked potato skins.
And this is just at a petrol station, right? The Mexican that's at a petrol station.
Obviously privately run,
And it's
family.
delicious.
And this guacamole.
Oh, here we go.
stunning.
Marks out of 10.
Nine.
It is. It's sensational.
If it had a little bit of chili,
Yeah.
I'd go, yeah.
Te quiero de veras y quiero que seas todo para mí. Ya no tengo remedio, de ti yo soy presa y no puedo salir. Solamente estoy pensando en ti.
Pineapple, watermelon, banana. Delicious. It's 6:59 a.m. We've started in the 6s.
Again. Oh, I sorry about that.
Yeah. So that rooster started crowing at 4:30 a.m. And I swear, he's not stopped. In fact, he's got a little mate who's got a pathetic crow. There's a bit of a crow-off going on. 6:59. Sloth is going to join us in a couple of hours. Well, he'll catch up with us. He's got a call he needs to do this morning. And we're feeling so much better after a 0, aren't we?
A lot better.
A lot better.
Recharge the batteries.
Reset.
Good food.
Mexican.
Yeah. Twice.
It's amazing what just a little stop, reset, re-energize does for your body and for your psyche. Just say goodbye to the guys. Hang on, we'll walk past. Oh, hang on, I've got the tractor. I need to come around a little bit further. There they are. Hi boys, where are you? God, I'm terrible at pointing the camera in the right way. Bye guys. Cut that spinning out. Anyway, so we've got some options today. The funny thing around in Virginia is that the shelters seem to either be 10 miles or 20 miles. So they're either a bit close or they're too far. We have a shelter option at 15, which is too close for us. We're hoping to go 20-ish. If we want to go to the shelter, unfortunately, it's 24 miles and it's at the top of a kick beep hill, a really big hill. So we'll either meet Sloth at the bottom of the big hill at around about 20 miles, or we'll meet him at the top of the really enormous, actually it's not a hill, it's a mountain, at 24 miles. So we're going to take the slow and steady charge and flash approach today. We've both got heavy packs because we've got a whole bunch of really good food, and I'm excited about that as well. Once we've eaten our extremely heavy apples at lunchtime, Charge's pack will be significantly lighter, but it's all good. It feels like a really good day. The sun's shining. I think it's going to be hot, but we're going to get out there and smash it. And as we round the corner of the Lee Highway and gaze longingly at the Mexican restaurant on the corner that's attached to the Exxon petrol station that fed us twice beautifully, we are back on trail. I can see our first white blaze here on the letterbox outside the petrol station, and bye bye Mexican El Burrito Loco.
Stunning food.
It was stunning. And hello first blaze. Here we go. Look, there's a deer over there galloping down the road. It's that time of the morning. There you go, from the southern terminus at Imakalola Falls to here, we've walked a quarter of the whole thing.
I know.
What do you reckon, Charge?
Well, we've actually done a lot more than that.
We've done a lot more than that because we add up all the stuff we did last year.
Like, come this side.
Oh. Yeah, 3/4. We haven't quite done that. We've done, would we have done a half? We've done over half. We've done well over half.
Yeah, we've got less than 800 miles to go, so out of the, rounded up, 2,200 miles, we're going up to 1,400 plus.
Boom, chugga lugga lugga lugga. Picnic in the woods. Why are we eating our apples?
Because I think this one apple weighs half a pound,
Yeah,
and I'm
but
carrying 2.
they're so heavy, so we've gone with the, not that that's a bad thing, it's a treat to have fruit in the woods. But how do you think the morning's going?
Awesome. 2 hours walking and we've done 5.6 miles.
Ah, it's such a good morning, isn't it?
This trail, though we'll be going ups and downs, it's the best part of the trail we've had so far.
I think so, it's just lovely. Okay, well I'm going to eat my apple. We need to check for ticks because we have been through a few paddocks and pastures with long grass. But 2 hours in, picnic time, it's just lovely. We are about 9.5 miles in, and this is the first view we've seen in, gosh, nearly 4 hours. So it's pretty. Virginia, you are serving it up today. It's just gorgeous, isn't it?
Beautiful.
And Charge tells me that we're just about to come down on a road where a lot of the hikers that we met yesterday were getting off to go to a hostel. That's sort of at the 10-mile mark. And we're just going to carry on. You never know. There might be someone doing trail magic there. That would be nice. It's a Saturday morning. But regardless, we're having a lovely morning this morning. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. Anything else to add to that, Charge? Did I sum it up?
You summed it up. This trail is amazing. It's been ups and downs, but nothing over the top. the actual path itself is just so good.
And I've hardly tripped all morning.
3 times I've heard you
Oh,
trip.
he's counting.
Yeah.
That's no good. Yep, but I've kept my feet, so there we go. That's
Good.
a win.
Let's go.
Bridget 3, Virginia 0. Charge, a man standing in a field.
Yeah, zero joke.
No.
Hi, Flash.
Hi, Charge.
Guess
Look
what?
at Guess what?
We've just come down from all the way over there, down that mountain.
Let's just do a panoramic scan.
Basically, we've been walking along that ridge, ups and downs, on the other side.
Oh my goodness me.
And now we're walking through Farmer's Paddock. Thank you, Mr. Farmer. And this beautiful sun's out. This is the most sun we've seen for a long, long time.
It is, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a nice breeze which just cools it down. And yeah,
It's just lovely.
It's lovely. So we've got
Leaving
about 4.5 miles to go to a shelter where we will have a late lunch,
Cheese.
cheese and crackers and some dried fruit, and then we head off.
Then we
and
just keep walking.
keep walking. Yeah, we head north actually.
Yeah, we do. And possibly up.
It's always up.
I know.
I know.
The only way is up, baby. I think that's lyrics from a song.
Don't know. There's the white blazes.
Let's go. Okay, got to stick to the trail. We're going through some private property. We're doing a lot of these, I don't know what you call these. They're not cattle stops, well, they probably are livestock stops. But they're a bit tricky when you've got a pack on your back and your body weight is doing all sorts of really weird and extremely strange things. I'm lucky because Charge stands on the other side, grabs my poles and helps me down. He's such a lovely man. Just got to the 15-mile mark, or just over 15, and we stopped at a shelter called Not Mall. I would have filmed, but there was someone passed out in the shelter, and I didn't feel like it was appropriate. You know, we call what we're doing, which is northbound, Nobo. And sometimes there is a fine line between Nobo and Hobo. And I think the line was perilously close to being crossed with the pile of person passed out in the shelter. Charge and I have a plan. We are going to go about another 3.6 miles, pitch our tent in a lovely spot and camp for the night and wait for Sloth to catch us up. It's beautiful. We've had a good hike this morning, 15 and a bit miles in. When we get to camp, we'll be somewhere between 18 and 19 miles, and that's perfect. So I'll try not to fall over again. I have fallen over once. Don't know what that's about. Virginia is just trying to trip me up. It's 20 past 3, and in nearly 19 miles we've found the place that we're going to camp. It's got a lovely fire pit, it's got some lovely flat spots, and in fact it's right beside a creek called Lick Creek, where the bridge has been washed out. We've walked enough today, we don't need to walk anymore. 19 miles is plenty. Also today is Saturday, and there's somewhere that Charge and I want to land for breakfast on Monday morning. And if we keep going, that's not going to happen because it's closed tomorrow. But also, this is a consideration, there is a enormous hill in front of us, like a monster mountain. Well, and at 3:20 in the afternoon, having walked 19 miles, I don't fancy walking up that. We'll save that for tomorrow. So we're going to pitch a tent, we're going to go and collect some firewood, and we're going to settle in for the evening. It's going to be lovely, lovely and relaxing in the middle of nowhere. Hopefully Sloth is going to find us. I've tried to send him a WhatsApp text for the last hour, but there's been absolutely no phone reception. I imagine he'll keep coming and he'll find us. Pitched the tent, got the water, and now Charge is heading off to find somewhere where we can hang our food bags. He's got his cable, string, he's got his rock, and he's going to hopefully find a decent tree where we can hang the food bag from to keep it away from the bears. And now we've got Sloth's tent pitched because he's found us. So amazing fire, 2 tents, and it's time for dinner. And there he is, first time today on film, the fastest man in Team Winos. Got his bear rope in the first throw.
It's taken after Joe.
Yeah, I know, because it isn't a competition.
Aye.
Everything's a competition. Okay, food time. Here goes Sloth, off to hang his food bag. There's Charge just sitting in front of the fire. It's beautiful here. We picked a lovely spot beside the creek.